Hey everyone, it's Ben with SiteTech Intermountain. We're back here with Siteworks training videos. In today's video, we're going to show you how to do a infill design of a new roadway. So we've got curb and gutter in. We're about ready to lay some road base in here. We just need to broadcast from our edge of pavement line and figure out where our crown line is. We know it's 2%. We've got a 55-foot road, so we're going to do 27.5 feet to get right to the center. So we're going to shoot this lip of curb so we can figure out what that height is. So to get started, we're going to configure a couple of settings here on the screen. First, we're going to go under the roller stuck in the mud icon, that measure type settings. We're going to just make sure that we have the line type set to a break line, and the line name I'm going to call the edge of pavement right through here. So hit accept on that, make sure that's going. And then we're going to do our offset line settings. That is the second icon from the bottom over here on this gray taskbar, the first square that we see. In there we can configure these horizontal offset settings. So I'm going to do 27.5 feet, which is halfway through the road. The horizontal offset direction is all based on which direction we're traveling as we're shooting it. So I'm going this way. I want that crown line off to the left, so I'll have it set to the left-hand side. The vertical offset, how far up or down I want it to be, the set of plans call out for a 2%. So we're going to do 2% to that crown line. If we needed to put in a raw vertical offset number, this drop-down menu right there will allow us to do that, and then we'll just hit accept and get ready to go. I'm just going to make sure I get my post right up close to the edge before the concrete starts to roll off, and I'm just going to start shooting a line right there. So as we move along on the screen, we'll notice that we've got a blue line, which is us, and a red line, which is that offset line, that horizontal offset line of that 2%. So every so often through this curb line, I'm going to get a couple of shots. I'm going to pay attention as best I can to any grade break changes or flow in the curb. This one's pretty consistent, so I'll shoot every so often through those joints, get down to this drain box. I'm not going to branch out and around on this concrete. I'm going to go straight through because I want my horizontal offset line to be straight out in the center. So I'll get out to this other edge, take another shot, and I'm just going to continue on all the way down this curb line. So getting towards the end of my run, I'm just going to go a little bit past my asphalt and take another shot, just in case we have to saw cut this line a little bit further back. We know we've overbuilt our design, so we have plenty to grade up to. So now I'm done measuring this line. I'm ready to jump to the other side of the road. Just need to stop measuring these two lines. To do that, I'm going to hit my menu bar and go down to just measure. Hit measure. Those colored lines now turn black. We're stopped measuring those ones. Now we're just going to jump to the other side. Again, we're going to just stay a little bit behind the asphalt just in case for that saw cut. We're going to start measuring a new line. We'll start measuring this one every so often, all the way back. We did calculate that the right-hand side, or the first side that we did, was a little bit higher in some cases than this side. So that's the side we used for our crown line, because we didn't want one shallow side and one high side. As you can see, I'm standing out here where it's a little bit drier, and I'm utilizing tilt compensation to get my rover over and get the shot where I need it. Tilt compensation is calculating how far the receiver is leaned over so it can get an accurate shot at the bottom of my jaw on the spike. All the way out here where I'm ready to end, take my shot. Again, to stop measuring that line, I'm going to go Menu, Measure. That's going to go from color to now that solid black. I've got this new roadway that I've created. Looks like this end branches out into this turn lane a little bit, so you can see the difference in length across there. So that side was more accurate for height, as well as getting to where my crown line needed to end up. So all that's left now is to surface this as a design. So I'm going to go under the hamburger menu, go down to the data management tab, under surface as design, and then I'm going to give this a new design name. So this is my roadway version 1, in case I make changes in the future. This line work, I'm going to include measured line work, hit accept. In this case, I'm going to use outermost points, hit accept, and it's going to save that design. It's not yet loaded on my data collector, so again, I'm going to go Menu, Project Setup, Change Project. Under this Design tab, I have a new design, that roadway version 1, and hit accept to load that onto my screen. And now I can go ahead and go check grade.